Ah, yes, the female Tom Waits. It's a heartache bunny, Tyler. Let's see, it is 15 after 7. Let us let us make a salad. No, let's not. Let's take a call. It's a Hijack Friday with Dan in Sonoma.
Sean, so much for bringing the country together. With that one speech, anyone who claims that Biden was a unifier, just point to that one speech and say that you're wrong. And you know who else was wrong was Gallagher. And he's often wrong. Mark Davis is correct that the communist left loved that speech because he was defiant, he was in your face. These are the tactics that the Democrat Party uses today. So again, this is the defiant Joe Biden. This was the real Joe Biden. That's what we saw last night. So he was amped up, as Dan from Elk Grove would say, on Adderall or whatever else they hyped him up with.
I was hoping for the real Slim Shady when we got the real Joe Biden. Oh, well.
Yeah, I know. It was tough to watch. It was really, really tough to watch. But the media, of course, is painting Joe Biden as a take-charge kind of guy, a fiery speech, that sort of thing, making full challenges. But by the way, you know who was right? Melanie from Rocklin. Melanie, yes, well done, Melanie. She was saying that Gavin Newsom lives in his own bubble. That is correct. That's on my call-up prep board this morning because to be able to define what was said last night, in fact, what the Democrats say collectively, you have to understand the Democrat mindset today. It's not the Democrats of 50, 60 years ago. They live literally in a fantasy utopia where anything they want simply comes true, simply because they can't handle reality. I mean, men having babies, for example, spending $3 trillion or so, and it doesn't cost America anything. It won't raise the deficit. Aborting a baby does not take a human life. The list goes on and on. Man-made global warming, and worse, they think men can stop what is happening to the earth naturally. That sort of thing. They can't deal with the ugly reality. They just can't, and so they create this fantasy utopia reality, I suppose, in their minds, so that if you don't like who you are, you can simply change it by saying, I'm a fairy princess today, tomorrow I'm a Japanese female, the next day I'm the king of England.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless, Dan. I'm trying to figure, what should I be?
Well, that whooshing sound is me swinging through that nasty curveball and off-speed pitch you threw me. I have to give some thought to that, and I'll probably come up with lots and lots of ideas.
Actually, speaking of swinging through, I always loved baseball, and it would have been great fun to go out onto the field and play in one game.
That's my dream.
When I was younger. Younger.
I had the same dream that if I could be in one, not a minor league, not a spring training game, an actual game that counted, and I'd be up to bat 4 times and get one hit, and that hit would be registered in the in baseball's records forever. So, but it's never going to happen. But anyway, hey, speaking of never happening. Now, moving forward with the defiant Joe Biden, he's literally laid down the gauntlet and showed the Republicans who he is, what the Democrat Party is, and what they're going to do. I was looking at Mike Johnson yesterday, behind the scenes. He's like,
did he tear up the speech?
No, I thought he was going to do that.
No,
I would have applauded if he did.
Biden tore it up.
I think he is. I think he's completely in over his head with this. He's a nice man, but we don't need a nice man. We need a fighter. And I don't think Republicans collectively got or understood what they saw last night. If they think they can negotiate their way with the Democrats and Joe Biden, they are sorely mistaken. And again, we will pay a hard price for this in November because voters want strength. They want resolve. And they want some sort of message. They want a direction. Republicans aren't giving any direction whatsoever. They're simply trying to compromise their way out of any situation. So again, the nightmare scenario is if Trump does win, he's going to have a pretty defiant Democrat House and Senate to work with.
We need Marjorie Taylor Greene.
And everyone knows it.
She was great, wasn't she? She was great.
She is. Why aren't there more of those? We need more. We need more. Another, please.
The answer to that is blame your Republican Party. If you come out as a firebrand, and I kind of was when I was in the party, they hated me. They don't want me. They want you to sit
They
there
hated
and
you?
nod and. Oh yeah. I've made no friends in the Republican Party because I was a conservative. The Republicans are no longer a conservative party.
Oh, Dan,
They're a government party.
I don't believe they hated you, Dan. How could they?
Oh yes, they did. Trust me. Yeah, yes. That's
no,
when the
and I don't trust you either. No.
That's when the lack of invitation to parties started, right then and there.
I wish we had more time. I'm more silly than usual today, Dan. And I might not go back to the national show. I might just hijack the whole thing. You never know.
I'd like it. Have Melanie call back and have Dan from Elk Grove call back. How's that sound?
It'll be a zoo.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you Monday, Bill. Have a good weekend.
Hey, you take care. All right, it is 7:21. Taking a look at the weather forecast for the weekend. Sunshine today and tomorrow, highs in the mid-60s. Then a chance of rain. Chance of rain coming up on Sunday and on into Monday. 44 degrees right now at Cal Expo. Good morning.